Beth, and I'm back again with another layout in my project, My Life notebook journal. And today I'm doing a layout on myself when I picked up the chicken pox. So this was only back in February. I'm still working in February. And I went away for a work trip, and a few days later I come back and I had chicken pox. So grateful that the kids didn't get it, but it was part of the month nonetheless. So what I've got here is I've gone through some of my old things, and I've found some old little yellow bicycle acetate frames, and I thought I'd really like to start using up some of my older things because they're still really nice, but you know, they're just going to sit there otherwise. So I'm a little bit mindful of this layout because I need it. The next page I'm going to do is from when I went to Tasmania on a quick weekend hike. So I'm mindful that the colours aren't going to clash with what I'm going to do on that next page. So I start off by just taking a piece of paper and making it into the end into a flag. So I don't like a very deep flag. I just like a quite a shallow one. Sometimes I think they look a bit funny if you cut them too deep. So I stick that down. When I stick my photos down, I always seem to use tape as opposed to glue, but paper always gets glue unless my glue is clogged up, which happens a lot. So I'm just cutting a little bit off the frame there, and I'm just going to tuck it in behind and have a little bit poking out. Apparently I don't quite know what to do with that one, but I get there in the end. Just a little bit. Use my tape runner to glue it down. I've only just started using a tape runner. I thought I'd buy one just to try it out, but I keep forgetting to use it. So it sits there, but I tend to just keep going back to the same adhesives. So I've picked up a few of these metal die cuts from AliExpress, and they're quite cheap. So I've decided I will put one in here, and I've gone for white on white, just so it just gives something a little in the background, but it doesn't overwhelm it. There's enough colours going on this page to make it too busy. I also start poking out all the little bits here. I've got one of those roller brush things, but I must be doing it wrong, but it just doesn't seem to get everything out as well as, I guess, using my fingers to poke everything out. So I get them all out and I cut it off because it is a card making one, so it doesn't cut it out completely. So lovely. I really do like that doily. And I just stick it up the top of my page underneath the flag. So I do glue it on. I've really got to really just got to cut it down a little bit just so it fits and it doesn't get caught up in the page when it's shut. And then I glue the flag on and then put the photo on. And that's really, there's my head, and that's really the whole basis of the page. It's quite a simple page, but it tells the story of what happened, and that's all that really matters. Stick the photo on, crooked as usual. I used to be really pedantic when I used to scrapbook, always rule everything up and line everything up, and I've now realised that it just doesn't matter. So I've got these little labels that I bought a Studio Calico digital set, and I just print and cut them. Stamped it with a stamp there, real life. I think that might be Elle Studio, and just stuck it on over the side there. So after I've stuck that on, I just tidy up my desk a little bit, and now I'm really not sure what to do. I feel as though it's pretty much done, but it just needs a little bit of journaling and a title. So I'm going through all my letter alphabet stickers, and I do have a lot of them, and most of them haven't been touched because, you know, if you're a regular in here, you'll know that most of my alphabets are in my too good to use pile, so I don't use them. And then I come across the perfect colour alphabet, which is some old yellow doodlebug letters. And I really love these letters, but I don't really like using them because there's not a lot of letters per letter, if that makes sense. There's only, you know, a couple of A's, a couple B's. So I've really babied this set of letters over the years. And my title is What? Because what on earth am I doing getting the chicken pox at this age? Seriously, even the doctor was impressed that I've gone so long without the chicken pox. And I have to admit, they were absolutely horrible. I was itchy. Man, they were just, I wouldn't wish them on anyone. So I actually thought I'd had them as a kid, but I must not have. And so I got them obviously way before vaccinations were invented for chicken pox. So I've stuck my title down, and now I'm going to do some journaling. So the hardest part is deciding what colour is going to go with either the aqua, the pink, or the yellow. I go for a grey because it's not as dark as black, but it's a nice neutral colour that will go with everything. So I'm just going to now draw up some lines so I can write nice and straight, and there'll be guidelines for when I'm cutting them later on. I do like that little T ruler that I've picked up. I think I got it from Craft Online, and it's been really helpful just because it's little and it's easy to use. So I'm just going to now do my journaling, and I'll just get my journaling to read. So my journaling reads, I can't believe that I have caught the chickenpox. Seriously, at 39 you'd think I would have had them by now, but apparently not. Truth be told, it's bloody awful and itchy. So that's my journaling, and then I just cut it up into strips using those pencil guidelines that I'd already put down. And then I will, when I get to it, rub out the pencil lines. And then I'll cut them up so they're shorter and they fit on the pattern paper flag on the layout. I did contemplate putting little notches in them to make them little flags as well, but in the end I just went with straight cuts. And then I glued them on. Now I've got this glue pen, and I picked it up at a craft fair just to try it out for some more of the smaller, more intricate things, but I find that it's so sticky and I end up with glue everywhere. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's just, I end up with it everywhere, and it's only this glue pen. When I use normal glue, no, I don't. So Anyway, so the layout's almost finished. It's like I said earlier, it is pretty quick, it is pretty simple, and it's just a little snippet of what happened in February, a little snippet of my life. So I'd like to thank everyone for checking out my new video. It's, yeah, I'm really enjoying my little album. I'm enjoying that it's actually all about me for a change. And yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks.